Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you how to trade on Poloniex. Alright, so let's get started. Once you've logged in, Poloniex goes ahead and already defaults you to the exchange page, but go ahead and look at your menu anyways. On the top left hand side you'll see exchange, margin trading, and lending. And just go ahead and click on exchange to make sure that you indeed are on the exchange page. With time, you'll get familiarized with the platform and you'll know where you're at. And so over here on the right hand side, we can explore and look at all of our different possibilities. Now, of course, Bitcoin is the largest market. And so you'll see various altcoins or different cryptocurrencies that you can trade using Bitcoin. Then Ethereum. There's a couple of options using Ethereum, trading directly with and from Ethereum. Then you'll see the options for Monero and the options for the Tether US dollar. So that being said, although there's different options that you can trade with, obviously if you want to trade directly from Ethereum to NXT or Ethereum to Golem, Ethereum to Steam, then you can. However, everyone on the market trades using Bitcoin just because Bitcoin covers just about all the cryptocurrencies on the market right now, and that's what we all use. And you'll see, you have 30, 40, 50 different options to trade with and buy using just Bitcoin alone. Not to mention, as mentioned in previous videos, that you have the Bitcoin wallets, and they're much easier to use and whatnot. So that being said, obviously you can trade using Ethereum or Monero, but just keep in mind that you're limited to your inventory, whereas on Bitcoin you have endless possibilities. Now, to the left-hand side, you're going to go ahead and see these little stars, and you'll see that by default, Poloniex goes ahead and fills in all of them for you. But let's say you're not interested in using Stratus, and you're not interested in trading Monero, and you're not interested in trading Golem. You're going to go ahead and unstar the ones that you don't like and show your favorited only, and then it'll go ahead and minimize to what you want to look at or what you use mostly, and etc. And it's a really good tool. It's very nice. It's one of the biggest reasons, one of the main reasons why Poloniex is such a popular platform. They have a lot of customization that you can go ahead and set up on your account. So that being said, with customizing comes your graph, which is your most important tool when you're trading, right? Well, not essentially your most important, but it's very important. So you'll go ahead and see the history for that currency. So right now we have LBC selected. And right here you'll see the history starting from July 2nd up till yesterday. And there's different ways that you can go ahead and view your graph. There's different settings. You can go ahead and select all the different stats that you want to look at and whatnot, and customize that to your liking. As well as down here, you can actually expand and decrease the timeline and go way far back and see all the stats on a more zoomed out level. I like using this, and you'll see all the different candlelight sticks that will show you the different stats, and you can zoom in, go to the more recent stats. This is a very convenient tool, and a lot of traders use it as well. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing that you'll have to know, which is how to buy and trade. So to buy and sell, go ahead and click on the currency you want to use. So for example, I want to go ahead and buy some LBC coins because I don't have any. So let's go ahead and scroll down. And this is going to be your main area while you're doing your exchanges. So on the left hand side, they're all pretty self-explanatory. This is where you'll be buying LBC. This is the stop limit. This is not too important. This is more for professional use and for more aggressive traders. Then you'll have the sell LBC option. Now, when you look at buying LBC, you'll see that you have the lowest asking price. And, that's obviously the default setting. That's the best way you want to go ahead and buy LBC. Unless otherwise, then you can go ahead and customize that. And we'll go over that in a few. And the neat thing is that it shows you how much Bitcoin you have on hand. Because we are trading with Bitcoin. And we're buying LBC with Bitcoin. So it's going to show everything in correlation to the two cryptocurrencies that we're trying to use. So this is the amount of Bitcoin I have, which is nothing, but it's just for the purpose of this video. I've loaded my account with a couple of cents, US cents, so I can go ahead and demonstrate how we go about this. So in this little toolbar, you're going to go ahead and see the price of the LBC in Bitcoin. Then you can go ahead and click on the amount of LBC you want to buy. So let's go ahead and say that we want to buy 5. Now, that's obviously not going to be possible because I don't have enough Bitcoin for that. Let's bring it down to something more reasonable, like 1.5 LBC. And we'll see that that's obviously something I have enough for. Or if you don't want to go ahead and input the amount of LBC you want to buy and you want to go ahead and input what you want to use instead, then you can go ahead and definitely customize that. And let's say I want to use exactly what I have. Then I will go ahead and type that in. And you'll see that Poloniex will generate either amounts. So whether I want to go ahead and put in the amount I want to buy first or the amount that I want to spend, it'll go ahead and match that up for me. Now, I'm not going to go and ahead and buy one. I'll go ahead and make it a little bit more interesting. Perhaps buy 1.5 or 2. Let's go ahead and buy 1.75 LBC. And over here, you're going to see the fees that Poloniex takes for every exchange. It's really a fraction of what you can ultimately profit in the long run with Poloniex. So it's not that big of a deal. We're going to go ahead and click buy. And my order has been placed. So over here, we'll go ahead and explain this in a little bit more details, but when I buy LBC, it's going to go ahead and get placed into the buy order box. And I'm not going to go ahead and scroll through all these different orders because obviously I'm going to get lost there looking for my order. But essentially what happens is that we are buying and selling from people because this is a marketplace. It's not a system, I'm not buying from a system, from a bank, or selling from a bank, okay? I'm buying from other people and selling to other people. So that being said, there's specific orders. And let's say that I want to go ahead and select a specific order that someone has inputted to buy. And let's just say, for sakes, that I have this amount, and I want to go ahead and sell that specific amount and fulfill that order for that person, then I can go ahead and do so. Just select on the order. You'll see that Poloniex will input all the numbers for me already and sell that order. And the same thing for buying. So there's specific orders here that are being sold at specific asking prices. And let's say I want to go ahead and buy the specific order. I'll go ahead and select it, and I can go ahead and buy it as well. Now, let's scroll down to the bottom. We'll see the market depth right here and my open orders. So you'll actually see that my order just got fulfilled and I no longer have any open orders, which is really good. And if we keep scrolling down to the bottom, you're going to go ahead and see the trade history for the market trades. And this is actually really neat. It's all the activity that has gone on Poloniex for today regarding LBC. LBC and BTC, of course. And you'll see everything. You can see what people sold for and bought for. And it's a really neat kind of perk that Poloniex has. And if you go ahead and click on My Trades, then you will see My Trade History. Usually it shows your trade history for the entire time you've had the account open. And because I just opened this trading account, it's a test trading account not too long ago, you'll see that this is actually my first transaction for this account. But it'll go ahead and display all the detail regarding that, the time that it was fulfilled, the date, and whatnot. And if you want, you can go ahead and look at your complete trade history from this link, but I always kind of suggest to go through the main menu, which would be orders, and over here you can see your open orders as well. So if you have a lot of orders that are going on, you want to look at all of them at the same time, not just the LBC to BTC, you can go ahead and look at them through here. And then you can go ahead and click on My Trade History and Analysis, and you'll be able to see your entire history on Poloniex and all the different cryptocurrencies that you have bought and sold, which is really neat. If you go on deposit and withdrawals, it will update the obviously the amount of Bitcoin that I hold, and it should generate in Bitcoin the amount of Bitcoin that I currently possess. And now that the LBC order was fulfilled, it should display my amount of LBC that I own. And there you have it. And so if I have a wallet direct for LBC, then I can go ahead and deposit and withdraw that. And if I have, if I want to go ahead and add more Bitcoin, then I can go ahead and deposit more Bitcoin into my Poloniex account. And that is a summary of how you trade on Poloniex. Now, if you guys want the best advice on what's hot on the market right now, you can subscribe to the Golden Island Club, and we'll add you to a chat where we discuss the best trading tips on how to get the best out of your money's worth. And so far, we've had a lot of members, even a new member that just started not even a couple of days ago, I would say maybe getting to the month mark, and he's already profited a little bit under $10,000. So if you liked this video, go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe, and feel free to join the club as well. And we really do appreciate your time. Hope you liked the video, and see you next time.